The video that you're about to see is a very impromptu, a quick interview that I got to do with Arianna Huffington of the Huffington Post. We were sitting down over a cup of yogurt and it was a good opportunity to do the interview. So it's not the best quality, but you will get an idea of just what an extraordinary woman she is, and her intelligence and her strength I think still really comes through. So I hope that you'll enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Hello, Natalie MacNeil here from She Takes on the World TV, and joining me, I'm so honored to be here with Arianna Huffington from the Huffington Post. She's a big role model of mine, and I know for so many of you, so thank you so much for taking the time.
Natalie, it's great to be with you. Congratulations on your award, and all your inspiring work. It's just fantastic what you're doing, and we'd love to have your word on the Huffington Post.
Thank you so much. You inspire me and so many of the women here. Who inspires you?
You inspire me, the women of the young generation who are doing incredible work, not just in their own businesses, in what they are starting, but in changing the world. That for me is the most inspiring thing. There's something about your generation that is really going to get it right, that balance between our own lives and the purpose larger than our lives. And supporting each other, using social media to come together and accelerate the changes already happening. We are trying to do that on the Huffington Post. We launched a new section, Third World America, where people can share their stories of struggle, their stories of overcoming obstacles, and in that way inspire and empower each other.
What do you think is the biggest challenge that is going to face women this decade?
The biggest challenge has to do with the way that as we are becoming more successful as women, many of us think that we need to do success the way men did it, driving ourselves into the ground, working round the clock, never unplugging and recharging. And as a result, we see more and more women becoming victims of heart attacks, of the same kind of problems that men have been plagued with. So we need to do success differently. We need to get enough sleep, we need to learn to unplug and recharge, and we need to be role models, not just for each other, but for men too.
Are you getting more sleep now?
I'm definitely getting more sleep. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm definitely getting more sleep, and it's made a huge difference to be able to recharge and be more creative therefore in my life, and less reactive, and bring more joy in what I'm doing, because ultimately that's a big measure of how well our life is working.
And here at this event, we're talking a lot about ways to empower women and a lot about the Millennium Development Goals. Are you hopeful that we can reach those Millennium Development Goals by 2015?
I'm really hopeful that everyone is stepping up to the plate. Everyone here is making pledges about what they are doing. The purpose of this symposium is to bridge the gap between the intention to do something, and involvement. Because once we get involved, once we get engaged, once we move into action, then something changes, not just in terms of what we are achieving, how we are contributing, but something changes in ourselves when our life becomes about something bigger than our own careers or our own immediate families. I think that's really ultimately the purpose of life, and it's really wonderful that we are discovering it young. For many of us here, it took much longer than it's taken you, but that's part of why there's a greater urgency right now in the world, and a greater sort of opportunity for people who are willing to help.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today, and thank you for putting on such an amazing event. It's very inspiring, and I'm sure everyone who's going to get a glimpse into the event from at home will be inspired as well. So thank you so much for being such an inspiration to women.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone, and from She Takes on the World TV, I'm Natalie MacNeil.